All right, here's a little circuit to help with hip stability. Okay. I'm going to just turn this down just a little bit so you can see that a little better. All right, so I'm going to use this after I've done my box breathing, so my diaphragmatic breath work, and then maybe some of my lacrosse ball work or foam rolling, and then I will go into these exercises after I perform the previous two. Okay, so for box breathing, you just want to take this position, hands go on the belly, and then you're going to inhale for 2, hold for 2, exhale for 2, hold for 2, and then repeat. And you might do that for about 3 minutes. Okay. After I get done, I'm going to either foam roll my glutes. So, foam rolling my glutes out, hamstrings, and then quads. I might even consider rolling out my lower back. If you have a theragun, use your theragun, right? I like to just hold in one spot, and then say I'm working on my quads, I'm going to hold, and then bend my knees. It's my hamstring, same thing, bend my knee while holding on that tight spot. Okay. Those are a couple things you can do to release tight tissue. Okay. So after I do the breath work, do the soft tissue work, we're going to do some work that helps stabilizes the hip or the pelvis and the core. All right, so first is we're going to do is the band or mini band bridge. I'm going to put it around my knees, set my feet about hip width. My knees are matching my feet. I want to come up, lift, hold for a sec, and then back down. You're going to do about 10 or 12 reps. Okay, so that's your mini band bridge. Next is a yoga block bridge. Same idea as the mini band, except this time I'm just going to squeeze the block gently and then lift and then hold for a sec or so. And then you're going to do 10 to 12 reps of that. Okay? Then next is some internal rotation of the hip. And the way that looks is I'm going to have my knees bent. My heels are going to be kind of under my glutes. I'm going to take my block, put it between my knees, and then external rotation. Make sure to keep your hips stable. And then after I do that, I'm going to put it around my knees. I'm going to have my block between my feet. It just keeps my feet in place, gives me a kinesthetic clue, and then I want to not keeping my spine straight, my head neutral, neck neutral, I should say. I want to come up and do those clam shells. Make sure you don't rotate your hips out or change position of your lower back. Okay, and then last one is I'm going to have my feet on a stability ball, or in this case I have it on a block. If it's on, or a box, if it's on a yoga ball, I'm just going to pull my knees in like so. So I can have my hands, you'll find your hip bone, and then just go towards your midline, find your hip flexor. And then my knees and feet are set at about hip width. And then I'm going to pull my knee towards me, making sure that that hip flexor engages. And my spine stays neutral. If you find that hard to do this on top of a stability ball instead of this box. I'm actually just lifting off the box, pulling my knee one at a time towards me. Okay? So that is a little hip stability circuit. All right. These are fun to get on and off.